us an opportunity to defend our home court and get that second Big Ten win.
Third game in 7 days. Is this a mental challenge as much as anything this week? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a grind, but I think it's really good for us. I think Coach B said that we have one more stretch like this in the Big Ten season. And obviously, Big Ten tournament is similar just in terms of having to prepare for, opponent after opponent. So it's really a good challenge for us, and hopefully we can kind of end a little runoff on a positive note.
Coach said you guys were, quote, almost there. When you hear that, what does that mean to you? Can you talk about that?
Just that we got to have a growth mindset. We're far from a finished product, and there's a lot more work still to be done.
You seem to have one of your better games defensively on last game. Did you take some pride in that and improving on that?
I fouled a lot.
Yeah.
So that was a little frustrating. But yeah, I definitely try to. I'm just trying to be a little bit more aggressive, not as passive defensively, and kind of be the reactor, not the or be the actor, not the reactor, rather. So hopefully I can continue to do that moving forward.
John talked a lot about developing toughness. Have you seen a progression in your toughness, and whether it's taking a charge, diving for loose balls? Have you done it more since you've been here?
Yeah, that's one thing that I think as a team, I think we realize we need to grow as, and I think everybody has made improvements in that area. And the little stuff like you said, taking a charge or diving on a ball, that's not a skill, more of an effort area. So, I just try to apply myself in that area as much as possible.
How much different are you now than when you got here in that area?
A lot. My freshman year, I've always taken charges, but just kind of understanding the urgency and given moments of games, whether that is, getting what we call dirty rebounds or getting on the floor, that sort of thing. And like I said, that's a role that this team wants me to embrace. I'm more than willing to do it.
Do you agree that this team isn't tough all the way through games?
I think across the board we have areas that we need to grow in, and that's one of them. And I think we've realized that, and we're going to continue to apply ourselves and try to grow.
Where does that come from? Is it like at some point during the season do you guys kind of just look inside yourselves and say let's be a little tougher, or how does that get to where it needs to be?
There's a little bit of that. I think a big part is just accountability. Obviously accountability comes from the coaches, but also comes from the teammates. If you see a guy has the opportunity to get on the floor and he doesn't, getting on him for that. Realizing it's not personal or anything like that. And I think that's something that we're starting to do more of, and something that's been an emphasis for us this season.
The 2-point basket you had second half of last game off the dribble.
Yeah.
Was that? Do you feel like that was something you could have done last year?
Maybe I could have done. I don't know if I would have. I guess you could say. I feel a little bit more confident this year after a year playing in the Big Ten, and hopefully I can continue to make plays like that for my team.